So it's very important to always look at what you've written and check the requirements for the assignment. As I look back on the requirements for the assignment, I notice that on slide 2 it says name of famous place, and check capitalization of proper nouns as well as check spelling. So I'm doing the terracotta soldiers of China, so I need to look back at my slides. I don't need to put this here. Terracotta soldiers of China, and this is underlined, so it's telling me it's spelled wrong. So two-finger click on your mouse pad. Terracotta soldiers of China. Make sure my star is in the right place for it. I have my name and my period here. I'm checking spelling and capitalization. All of these are proper nouns. The name of the country, the continent, the hemispheres. So they should all be capitalized. North and east are cardinal directions. They should be capitalized also. Moving on to the next slide. Let's look back at our directions. This is slide 5. Slide 5 says physical characteristic. So that's our river. And I'm going to double check what I have written there. I should read it or listen to it using my tools. I can click on it and listen to it. And I can read it. I'm going to play it. I didn't select the whole paragraph. I'm not sure. Maybe this is not connected to that. Okay, I'm going to select that whole first sentence and listen to it and see if I don't know what that is. But that's more my problem. Don't worry about that. So I'll just select the rest of this. It's the rest of that sentence and the rest of the paragraph. I'm going to play it. Okay, and to continue on, okay, I didn't mean to change that. You can undo things there. I'm going to read this, but that is how you would listen to it. Down the river, there is a great loop in the river. That shouldn't be capitalized. I'm going to get rid of that extra capitalized letter. Huang-He, just like Tibetan Plateau and Western China, should be capitalized. Those are all names. China's a name. Oh, maybe this shouldn't be capitalized. I'm going to get rid of that R because it's not saying a specific name of the river here. It just says river. So that's a common noun. Down the river, there is a great loop in the river. The Huang-He River, all that should be capitalized because this is a proper noun. This is a common noun. No name to that river. The Huang-He River ends in the Yellow Sea. Capitalized, capitalized. Both words are part of the name, the proper noun name of the sea. The Huang-He River ends in the Yellow Sea. That is part of the Pacific Ocean. Pacific and ocean are capitalized because it's the name, proper noun name of the ocean. Again, I keep capitalizing my H's in the. I'm going to show you a trick. You can go Control F and type in T-H-E the way I had it typed, my mistake always, and see where I've used the word the in this paragraph. And let's look at each of those and make sure they're capitalized correctly or not capitalized like they're supposed to be in certain spots. And I see another mistake here. So again, you did that by Control F and then you type in this box what you're searching for. I'm going to go here and I'm going to delete that capital H and put a lowercase h in. And I don't see any other unnecessary letters capitalized. So then I close that box because that's a mistake I seem to make a lot. I'm going to go back to where I was. The name Yellow Sea and the river name Yellow River, so Yellow Sea and Yellow River should be capitalized. Probably also I'm going to say the sea name, Yellow Sea, and the river name, Yellow River, so Yellow Sea and Yellow River should be capitalized. Probably also comes, that sounds awkward, The sea name Yellow Sea and the river name Yellow River probably also comes from the idea that the river is yellow colored. I think it should be come, because I have two nouns here, the Yellow Sea and the Yellow River. The Yellow Sea and the Yellow River also come from, that makes more sense, come from the idea that the river is yellow colored. Now, if I'm being picky, I should probably put a hyphen in there, yellow colored. The yellow color, wow, now this is not a name of a river or a sea. That should not be capitalized. That should be lowercase. The yellow color comes from the loess that washes into the river and then washes into the sea. I didn't capitalize river here because it's not saying the Yellow River or the Huanghe River, and it's not saying the Yellow Sea or some other name of a sea, so they should not be capitalized. I have a period. The loess makes the color of the river yellow. Loess is a kind of dirt or soil that is in the lands around the river, maybe I should put the name of the river here, and it should be capitalized. Whoops. I'm going to put that here, capital Y-E-L-L-O, river. You know what? I'm going to change this to the Huanghe, because that is the name in Chinese. Huanghe, the Huanghe River. Let's see if that makes sense. Loess is a kind of dirt or soil that is in the lands around the Huanghe River as it flows east. East should be capitalized. It's a cardinal direction. As it flows east from the Tibetan Plateau. Okay, I have a capital T, but for some reason I have a capital I. Tibetan Plateau, that should be capitalized, and I have a period. I'm going to indent my paragraph. And this paragraph should be ready. This slide should be ready to print. My next step will be to put a picture on it. If you did not create a document with pictures, you can still go to the Encyclopedia Britannica from your student launchpad. I'm going to look up the Huanghe. The Huanghe River looks like I have some really good pictures that I could put here. I think this shows both the loop in the river and it shows the color, the yellow color of the river. I like this picture. I'm going to copy the image and I'm going to go into my slides and I'm going to, I think I can, yes, because we were told that we could change the size of the boxes and the shapes of the boxes. I'm going to put, actually I'm going to shrink this a little bit more and put my picture right next to it. Right click, put with one finger to the right side of your keypad and then paste. You could also do insert, and here's my picture of the Huanghe River. I'm going to move this box down just a little bit to give myself a little more room for my picture. And there's my picture of the loop that I mentioned in my paragraph, and there's my picture of the yellow river with its loess. So that is how you put a picture and then edit your work. So now looking back at the assignment, slide 6 is supposed to be a human characteristic. You're typing up your paragraph about your famous place. So you're going to go to your notes, not this page anymore. We're skipping over this page for right now. We're going to this page we're going backwards toward this page. Tell us about your famous place. This is a human characteristic where you got information from Encyclopedia Britannica or maybe from Ducksters. So I'm going to use this information to create this paragraph for slide 6. I'm going to go to slide 6, this slide, and I'm going to reshape this box afterwards, but I'm going to do some of my typing in there. I'll put a title and so on later. Remember, you're taking your notes and you're turning them into sentences. You should combine the idea of the question with what you wrote. When was it built? About 2,000 years ago. Okay. So we're doing the terracotta soldiers of China. The terracotta soldiers were built about or were made about 2,000 years ago. So go to your text. The terracotta soldiers were created. I'm going to change the words a little bit instead of build. The terracotta soldiers, doing a little editing as I go, the terracotta soldiers were created. This is the terracotta soldiers of China. Were created about 2,000 years ago. Period. We're going to indent this paragraph right from the beginning. Now I look back at my notes. Who built it? My notes don't say this part, but I do know this information, so I'm going to add this in here. Emperor, I'll fix the spelling later. Shi Huangdi was the emperor who ordered that the terracotta soldiers be built. Go back to my notes. This is not exactly correct. It's a part of the answer. Why was it built? It was built, the terracotta soldiers were built as part of an army, which was in the notes, to protect Shi Huangdi in his afterlife. He was very concerned about living forever and wanted to stay as the emperor forever. So he built an army to protect himself. So again, you should always write more than what your notes say. Try to make sense of what your notes say. So this part was crossed off. Why is this important? Well, Shi Huangdi was an emperor who joined the sections of the Great Wall into one Great Wall, among many other accomplishments. So you should edit this work. You're certainly not ready for printing this yet. I'm not ready for printing this yet. You would put a picture on this page. You'd go to your, over here, and you'd look up pictures of the, I guess I can't seem to close that. You'd look up terracotta. If you have not already saved a picture anywhere else, you go into the Encyclopedia Britannica, and I see a great picture right here of the terracotta soldiers. There may be a few more. I guess not. That's a totally different picture, but here's a picture. Right-click, click with your right, your middle finger, your pointer finger on the right side of your screen, copy the image, and then you can go over here and put it on this page, but you are certainly not ready to